supreme in this state, but on this day, the art of the cats on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. Glad to have you with us from Cloverfield in Lexington, Kentucky. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Kentucky Wildcats. Alongside David Palmer and Jessica Palmer and Bruce Davis, Cardinals down the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame they understand what is at stake today. Their wide receiver, who has had one of the most productive seasons in school history, can go to #1 in the record books with receiving yards today. They think he can get that record. The quarterback wants to get him the ball. They've had such good chemistry all season, and as they're getting ready to take the field, I can see guys patting him on the back. They know the opportunity is his here today. I'll keep you posted on how that feels here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
There's just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
The kick is on its way. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. This matchup, 2 teams in the top 5, just sort of whets the appetite for what we're going to see in the playoffs, guys.
The selection committee is watching this one very closely because, David, both of these teams are easily talented enough to win it all. Only one can walk out of here with a dub.
Right, and what does it do? It sets up the seeding, right? It sets up the buys. It sets up the whole future of the college football playoff. And I think you want to punctuate that. You want to leave a lasting impression late in the season on the committee and show them, like, hey, we're the best in the country. You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And the offense defense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Turning it on. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out.
Shit, dude.
From the gun, looking for a man. Right down the middle. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. What a play he made. Makes the interception. Then takes it back to the 36.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And you see how everybody was impressed. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarter. And his thought process at that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Wildcats send their offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward next game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Trying to get the corner. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down.
I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out! And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Run in the red zone. It's Baxter. Knocked down immediately.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the wideout. And he almost had a...
Dude. I mean, what do I have to do for a decent... What do I have to do?
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. The 50. The 40. setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throwing right. Finds his man, it's Ferguson. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Drops back on first down. And the defense aims. Got him at the 27.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six. Now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Booster, booster. 1852 soldier. 1852 soldier. Ready, go.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped on fourth down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
A give to Brown. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth
I've
down.
never seen better.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
Number 48, set to advance on the hook.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
hole, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Second and long here. Now on the move. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
One of the things I love about this offense is they love to go for it on fourth down. We've seen it early in this game already. I think you're going to see it again here. They've got supreme confidence in their offense to be able to go get it done. And you get the feeling this is a big-time play in this game. They're able to convert this one. The momentum is squarely on their side.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Cardinals come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. In the red area, it's Hill. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. He's still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
They'll give it to Isaac Brown. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25.
Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And here comes the offense on second down. Here we go. Ready, go. From the gun. Moves to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Skinner. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready? 129. Hey, move. Go, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ivory. These two first met in 1912 and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
And that's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of of talent assembled here today.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Gotta make the play on 4th. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video.
Open field on the right. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Working that left side now. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Delayed handoff. It's Hill. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Handoff, Isaac Brown. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might as well run him again. And he is just engulfed in the line by this giant defensive tackle.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Lead is still a double digit, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And Sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab on the right. Here he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky!
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, a double pass. Under pressure. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Isaac Brown to the left. He's out past the 35. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Yeah, when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors, our EA Sports College Football Studio update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the #1 team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. That'll cap off the regular season with a mark of 7-5 and a shot at a bowl.
And the defense
I mean, like,
making a play,
dude, like,
getting a
you're
hand
throwing
on that
retarded passes over
Here
and
are
over.
some other
Not
games you may have interest in. Social
God.
media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Making the adjustment on the play. Second down to the air. Right side, it's Skinner. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example
Sending
of it
six,
on this play.
and we can't
Second
get
down, you need to pick up some
what the
positive
fuck is
yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Turns into the pile.
fucking
They
bitch.
get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Lost to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Long way to go on second down. Hand off for Brown. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it and get that turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking long. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. Under pressure, you don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They booted away on fourth down. Catches it at the 30. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
I order something.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Showing off the arm. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
The throw to the outside is complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And I want to see more of it. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
A little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got enough. Oh, he's got some space.
This guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year. I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Shoots it to the left. Tosses it incomplete.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is and why, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him because they're locked in on that star out line.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long through the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
We got a close game here in the 3rd.
Oh, man, dude.
And you're seeing momentum shift right now for the defense. The last drive out, they gave up a touchdown. This drive, though, they've now forced a 3 and out. They've done an outstanding job, and you can see them now playing with more confidence.
They kick it away on 4th down. Looking for room. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Second down coming up. They give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. No,
God,
the ball is loose. No, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Kick is in the air. Looks it in. Gets away from one, finds room. And there he goes. Touchdown Cardinals. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
He can catch it. It's a loss of 3.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. I mean, knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Skinner. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner out there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area. So you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Hand off for Baxter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. Moving out to the right. Fires downfield. Wide right, it's Skinner. They get him down, and that'll be the final play.
Like, that's a shit throw. Just
very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Hits inside, it's Baxter.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
Second and long here. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Making the adjustment. On third down, he drops the throw.
Fucking faggot.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel
Touchdown
comfortable
right here is
and
huge.
run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Punt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Lowers those pads. He gets a block. Touchdown, Cardinals. Special teams proving to be special.
And this is exactly how you close out games, David. Defense gets the stop, they force the punt, and this guy can change the game. If you can make the first guy miss, good things happen. That's exactly what happened there. They're now blowing this game open late.
Blowing it open, making the big play. He secures the catch first, job number one, right? And then just seeing the vision of where to go, how to follow your blocker, stay away from the other color jersey, make the big play, and add to their lead.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Tells the run, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Second down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Yeah.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Try the right side with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Back to pass on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
My fucking
How
face.
nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. But snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God! It's wide fucking open!
I'll
Fuck!
tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting
God
it to be
damn,
instead,
man.
They lock them up man to man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Fucking beat the man, and you get fucking saved again.
Well, that's not the
Fucking horrible game.
I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
and ready to go. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Here comes the heat.
Oh my God, dude. He's playing like, just punish an idiot. Just punish an idiot one time. God, dude, what is this? Just punish a moron.
They're putting their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today.
God damn.
Those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Second down to the air. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play. Go, go. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
Behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Return! First play of this drive. Out wide left, it's Skinner. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb. You're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Motion from the back. Second down, going to throw it. They're all over it. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
Yeah, scrambling boy.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
You've got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Fires it incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right side, it's Skinner. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and first down.
And it's on third downs like this that you want to attack the middle of the field. You got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A shot for the end zone. Oh, and he could have stopped
it should have been another play.
there with the pick, but he couldn't hold it.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Oh my God, dude, you're just a fucking bailout, dude. Just bailed by go balls, man.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. Made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
The Cardinals inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Yeah, fuck you,
and
loser.
He'll do it himself. He's down, and that ought to just about do it.
Fucking
And that is a massive play by the quarterback and great understanding of the situation, knowing if I can find a way to get a first down, this game is over scrambles around, nobody open, David, but he does it with his legs and gets the W for his team.
And I'm not surprised whose hands they put the ball in. This is crunch time. Get the first down. This ball game is over. They trusted their quarterback, and they got it done.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years.